Hey guys, welcome back to Nerdlag, episode 25. Tonight is going to be a very special episode. We have about 8 people on the podcast tonight. So we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about some E3 special occasions or something like that.
Predictions and what we expect to see from there.
Okay, and then I believe there's going to be something about bingo cards. So Stick around for that. And we're also going to be talking about A-Kon. A few of us got to go back to A-Kon and experience some cool stuff there, and I am stupid jealous about it. Just kind of stick around, and we'll see what we get to talk about. All right, hey guys, my name is Zach. And I am your host for tonight, Tien. I guess you will be my co-host for tonight.
Yep, meep.
So that is Tien there. And tonight with us, we also have Austin.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
And longtime, what would you call him? Longtime guest?
Yes.
Corey.
Hey, what's up?
And we also have some old people that, or not old, but some people that came back from. I'm trying to do this
Shots fired.
a little bit, but. We have Cuddle of Death with us tonight, again.
Hello.
And we also have Sweet Kicks joining us again.
Raccoon is back. They can't get rid of me.
And we also have some other special guests. We have Glitch.
I make music and Pokemon videos and scream at a computer.
Sounds fun. And we also have my one and only sister with us tonight.
Was
And so... tonight, we're going to be talking about pretty much practically whatever we want to talk about tonight, right?
Pretty much, but we have 2 main subjects that we're going to start off with at least. And you already announced what they are.
Which is the E3.
Yep.
And...
A-Kon.
A-Kon.
Yep.
I want to start with A-Kon.
Okay, we'll start with A-Kon. That is anime related.
Yes. So, a few of us got to go to A-Kon over the past weekend, which was...
No, that was just me. Well, I'm the only one. Yes.
Oh.
I don't know why you're saying a few of
I was
us.
like,
Because
well,
the only other person is out in the other room.
Oh, okay. Well, we also had Ryan, which is... I don't know if we actually put a podcast out with Gunmaster.
We have.
Okay, yeah. We have an episode back in the day with Gunmaster. He got to go with us, or go with her.
I dragged him.
And
he was
I'm
angry.
really jealous.
I'm surprised nobody else went.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I will say, because I know you went with me last year.
Yes.
I will say that it wasn't as good as last year's, but I mean, overall, we still had a whole lot of fun. It was a little disorganized.
Hold on. Last year was pretty disorganized. Well, I thought
I know, but trust me, this year's was just a little more disorganized.
How?
You'd be surprised. I didn't really attend too many panels. I was mainly focused on the Octopimp panels, which, if you guys don't know, Octopimp, he's been in a lot of Abridged series. A lot of you guys may know him as the creator of the 50% off Abridged series. Yes, splash free. I went and attended both of their panels, which were totally amazing. Their first panel, which is called Octo and Sparky Waste Your Time, is up on their YouTube channel under Octos. Those are pretty entertaining.
Now, I heard a little rumor that you're in one of his videos now?
Yes, kind of. I sat in the second row, and you can see my ugly mug throughout the entire video. And then they answered my question about 41 minutes into the video.
Cool.
And then towards the end, you see me try to get out of the room.
So I'm actually really jealous because I heard a few people actually went to that. I heard Steam Powered Giraffe went.
Yeah, about that.
Did you get to see that?
I couldn't figure out where their concert was. And then when I figured it out, it was too late. I'm sorry.
And like you already said, you heard you saw Octopimp.
Yes.
Now, was Team 4-Star there?
No.
They were
Okay.
at PhoenixCon, actually.
Yeah, they were at PhoenixCon.
PhoenixCon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But outside of that, the autograph sessions, from what my boyfriend has told me, because he actually had to go get mine, because I actually got a little sick during A-Kon.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. sucks to be a girl, but
Shark Week.
Dot.
Shark
It
Week.
does.
I can agree with that.
they're not afraid to throw me under the bus. They went from allowing 2 items to be signed to 1 item, and Juan had to pay $10 to get both his item and my item signed by Todd Habercorn.
I mean, it's better than $60. That's
Well,
what they
this is
do
true.
at your Comic-Con.
This is
Yeah.
true, but
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
no, go. You're
I
fine.
was super jealous because I saw that the voice actor for McCree was there, and he did I think he voiced Leon Kennedy and Resident Evil Damnation and stuff
Oh,
too.
wow.
But apparently at his panel or whatever that he did, he said since he does voice McCree in Overwatch, which avid Overwatch lover, I'm not the only one in here.
Oh, yeah, there's
I
quite a
got
few.
I got glitch addicted.
Look.
Actually,
He said-
who's all in here that likes Overwatch?
And,
I
yeah.
play that
Like,
shit all the time.
I think everybody.
So the
It's
voice
high
actor, from what I
noon.
was reading on his Twitter, and he confirmed it, he says that at his panel, sometimes while he's playing Overwatch, he will get on the game and he'll say, "It's high noon," and they'll believe that it's actually McCree's ult, and I think that that's hilarious. I love that, and I'm so jealous that he was there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had someone come to my work and even say that too. That they came in and they were laughing because kids actually thought that he was activating his ultimate just because his voice is so freaking awesome.
Let's see, Team 4-Star, they were not. Octopimp was.
Yes.
Steam Powered Giraffe.
Yes.
How about Little Karibo? I know he
Was
No.
Little Karibo there?
No.
What?
No.
Who else?
They tried.
Who else was? I guess YouTube famous or just famous that went. Like who was the concert?
The concert?
Yeah, was it Steam Powered Giraffe?
It
or
was just Team Powered Giraffe.
Oh man, I'm so jealous.
Just
I'm sorry.
Dang.
what
Okay.
happened?
Huh?
Just she's like, it was just steam powered giraffe.
Well,
Like,
he's
ooh.
just trying to get all the
Shade.
He's just trying to get all the guests out of me.
Okay, something I skipped right before. I want to introduce you guys to some people here real quick. I know I'm backtracking. I'm sorry. We'll start with you, Sweet Kick, since you already started talking a little bit.
Okay.
Who are you, and what do you do, and how are you popular?
I am Sweet Kicks 101. A lot of people know me for just being in a whole lot of Pokemon Twitch-related podcasts. I started out in A-Drives, who's a really good buddy of mine. And then I found Kristen, and then I found my buddy Elliot, who goes by Galactic Elliot. And I've made friends with so many different people, and I actually co-host with Elliot every other month. That's actually what I'm going to be doing tomorrow.
Now, where can you find him at?
You can find Elliot on twitch.tv/Galactic Elliot. He has his schedule posted up on his wall, and you can also find him on YouTube.
Cool. And where can people find you at?
They can also find me on twitch.tv/SweetKicks101. I've done maybe 1 or 2 streams. I want to stream again when I have better technology. But I am very active on Twitter, which, of course, is just twitter.com/SweetKicks101.
All right. So, Cuddle of Death.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, what you do, and how are you popular?
I'm Kristen, aka Cuddle of Death, as you just said. I guess popularity is in the eye of the beholder kind of thing, but
Only 80,000 subscribers.
yeah. Well,
So-
I guess it just really depends, though, because some people are like, YouTube famous is like 1 million or whatever, but I guess some people...
We have like 36 subscribers.
Well, I don't know. Regardless, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everyone that is there. And when I started, all I do is I started and I saw these gameplay videos. I didn't know that there were things called Let's Plays. And then later I learned that. I started getting into Let's Plays because I thought they were cool. I was in college at the time and I was kind of having a rough time. So I thought it would be a good way to relieve stress. So that's how I got into it. I continued on all up until today. I'm, speeding up the story here. Met a lot of amazing people, including Glitch here, which
As she's getting like watermelon.
yeah, she's getting some watermelon right now, and it's delicious. Which is funny though because
Was
just
that a
like
black joke?
I've met Laura,
Maybe.
I've also met Sweet Kicks here through YouTube, and Glitch was actually one of my first YouTube friends. If I may speak about that really fast.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I found you through YouTube.
Yeah, we spoke through our. You remember how like the YouTube channel page used to have comments on it? It still does, but it's not as used.
It's trash now. Don't
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
So we ended up commenting like, "Hey, want a cookie?" And you're like, "Want a what was it?
It was like a muffin,
Yeah.
cupcakes.
Is this within the comments?
Yeah, this was in the comics.
This
we were
was
just being,
years ago. Mm-hmm.
We were
And-
being children.
How many
Now-
years ago?
Oh my gosh, it's
Ooh.
got to be at least 4 to 5.
4 to 5 years ago.
Oh,
It
wow.
was when I first started YouTube on that specific channel.
Maybe it was longer than that because maybe I was only 20 then. Because 2010, 2011,
I
something
started
like
it
that.
around 2011, so 2011, yeah.
Yeah, it was probably really early on. But thanks to YouTube and stuff now, like I have over 1,000 videos and stuff.
Wow.
And I love doing YouTube. I love doing streaming. I'm literally cuddle death anywhere. What? Glitch is doing some crazy stuff right now. She is doing some crazy stuff. I kind of went on a little tangent.
So where can people find you at?
YouTube.com/cuddledeath, Twitch.tv/cuddledeath, and one of my favorites, Instagram.com/cuddledeath, and Twitter. Literally cuddledeath anywhere.
So you're pretty much everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Except where? Facebook?
I'm just kidding.
Don't you
what?
LubeTube.
LoopTube, yes.
All right, so let's just keep it going counterclockwise. So, Glitch, who are you? What do you do? And how are you popular?
She's nobody.
I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. I lost my heart to Sora, as you know. He's But my name is Courtney. A lot of people call me Glitch.
Yeah. Well, I can call you Courtney. I
Yeah,
can totally
that's
call you
true.
Courtney.
I'm sorry.
It's no worries.
Senpai.
I was
Hi.
introduced to you as Courtney, or as Glitch.
I was actually saying
Derp,
it's like
derp.
the first
Same
name,
thing.
first name.
Some of my friends that do YouTube, they prefer to go as their alias.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter because my full name is out on Google. Like, there's a page on me already. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
that's kind of scary.
Famousbirthdays.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on there too.
Famous birthdays?
Yeah, they reached out to us last year. And
Yeah.
yeah. Like, hey, want a page? I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Yes, that's a
The day
comforting thing.
the day that we get popular,
A famous
our
birthday
our
page.
birthday will be known to everybody.
Yay.
We might get things.
You get a bio
Stop
on there
that
and
idea
everything.
thinking.
You literally get a bio on it and everything.
Yeah.
That'd be
Just
fun.
send it.
You got to update it, like, at least twice a year.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not bad.
Do that.
Bull crap. How many times do we try to update things that we need to update?
It's
my
just
God,
too
the truth
hard.
behind that, though.
Right.
It's GG,
But
guys.
what do you? I was about to be the
Oh.
interviewer here.
Oh, yeah.
I almost
No,
stole
have
your
at
job.
it.
That was fine.
Okay, so what do you actually do? Because you were like talking about, you love Sora, and I mean, what do you do? Just tell the people, let them know.
Well, what I do involves a hole and a lot
Giggity.
of hugs
Woo!
Whoa.
Oh my.
Giggity.
and some keys because you got to make that music. I do a lot of
Yeah.
Pokemon remixes. I started dipping my toes into Undertale. It's not that bad. It's a pretty good game. And now I am tempted to do some Overwatch covers because Cuddle of Death,
That's me.
she kind of...
Yeah, we're explicit. You can say
Cuddle of
explicit.
Death fucked up my entire life. watching this game.
We just have a rule. We use one. You use the one. That's all we said.
No, I think we can go up to 3. We have 8 people.
Okay, fine.
Whenever we
I'm
met
gonna
up
agree with
earlier
the
today,
alcohol,
she
though.
told
Yeah.
me. She told me, she's like, I just want you to know you ruined my life. That's what she started the conversation
Oh,
with.
jeez.
Because I just came from Virginia Beach. I visited my friend. She got me Overwatch for my birthday.
Is that in Virginia?
No, it's actually in West Virginia.
See, I was wrong.
It's in Virginia. And I have gotten nothing done. My friend hasn't studied at all, and we've been playing Overwatch. She gets off of work, we play Overwatch, and we make Overwatch puns out in public. We went to go see the new X-Men movie. We were making Overwatch puns.
So where can people find you at?
You can find me on youtube.com/glitchxcity and on Twitter because I post a lot of dank memes.
Yeah. I have a feeling you and me are going to...
Yes, that's why I started
Trade some
being.
memes
I'm
up.
scared. I'm scared
My
right
meme
now.
game is about
Yeah,
to just
oh,
stab.
God,
I have
no.
a folder on my phone called ammo, so just in case I need to
yeah.
come out
Do
and
not, do
trash
not
somebody.
put. I do not want to see a meme war on our chat.
She just got some
No.
ammo with me tonight for sure.
No, we are not having a
Yes.
meme war on the chat. You know how bad those go.
All right, so
You mean
keeping
how
it going.
good?
Tien showed me that. Day
No,
too.
I
It's
showed
insane.
him it. He was afraid. I'm like, I told him, he's like, I think it's a good idea. I'm not on the
Adam
group
just
chat.
butt
Like
crack.
once I was like, oh my god.
All right, so keeping it counterclockwise. Austin,
What's up?
I know some people are familiar with you, but Who are you? What do you do? And how are you popular? If
Well,
you're popular,
I'm Austin. I basically just show up on the podcast because you guys told me to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
we stole an underage kid and
Yeah,
just
I work at GameStop.
Wow,
and they're
wow,
like,
really?
We need
Really?
video game advice, so they went to GameStop and they stole me, and now I'm here. So that's basically my story behind that. And
But I believe, Austin,
they-
you also work with one of my old bosses,
who?
Danielle.
Yeah, I still work with her. She's
Yeah.
she's actually still my boss.
Wait,
Yeah.
so they actually came into that GameStop, took you, put you in the back of their van, tied you up, took your clothes off, and brought you here?
Were you
Just a
watching
regular-
us?
Was there candy? Was there candy? And was
It's
it
just a
good?
regular-
Actually,
it's-
no,
I don't
they'll-
know why you guys are shocked
you-
about it. It's like a regular
we-
Saturday.
We actually just told him there was a lot of dicks involved, and he just kind of followed.
Can
Yeah,
I
I
be?
just kinda was like, oh, man.
Charleston chews and Swedish fish. I mean, they work all the
Actually,
time.
no. Honestly,
Sour
truth,
Patch
no.
Kids.
Before, truth be told, there was candy because I always go in the store and bring candy to them.
Yeah, that's true. Tien actually used to go to
I-
the store all the time
yeah,
and ask me
great.
if I wanted candy.
So yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah.
that's true story.
Allow
Yeah,
me to
so-
say,
Known it was a
oh,
trap.
that's
I-
sweet.
Lol.
Bad
Yeah,
candy
yeah.
pun.
He's just missing the van at the time.
Where's this bottle open? I'm just gonna.
He's like, I need some more of this right now.
No, it's almost empty. How did we almost finish that?
All that?
Well,
So there
Corey's gone to
may-
the
Are you
bathroom like
judging me right
twice in
now?
the past 10 minutes.
So there may or may not be alcohol here.
Ha ha.
Wink, wink.
There's only watermelon here. What are you guys
We'll
talking
follow the
about?
rules, so don't
What
worry.
did you guys do to the watermelon?
So, can people find you anywhere? On the web or nets?
Definitely not.
He's our quiet one that
Why
we
not?
use.
Yeah, I guess so.
Remember, we
Well, at least I
kidnapped
used to
him
be on
yesterday.
Twitch, but I stopped streaming for a while because school and work.
So, keeping it counterclockwise, we will go to Tien real quick, as everybody is familiar with Tien.
Why am
Wait,
I
is your
making-
real name Tien?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I always said instead of 3 eyes, only have 1 eye though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool though. You have third eye?
No, I have 1 eye now. I don't have 3 eyes. I only have 1.
It's underneath the eye patch.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Why am I making an announcement? We've known each. We've
Well,
known
where
it.
can people find you at?
I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. Shinigami LDL. I'm on Twitter. I stream 3 times a week, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 to 9:30. Saturdays is up in the air. Currently, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5 / One Piece Burning Blood. PC game wise, mainly on Saturdays, I've been playing 7 Days to Die with my friends, and I still gotta find another PC game for my because I do 1 hour PS. No. No, actually, I'm weird. I'm also part hipster, so anything that gets extremely overhyped, I actually slowly deteriorate away from.
Basically, everybody at my work, he literally goes home and plays Overwatch.
See, and that's the problem now. And then I started thinking about, I was like, yeah, it's a fun game. It's only on multiplayer. It's a Team Fortress in a way, but it has no story, and people will hate me for this.
There
but
is actually a story, but it's not in game.
precisely, I'm a story-driven character. I play tons of JRPGs. Like, I have 5 of them on me currently playing JRPGs.
He's like me in a way. He likes the plot, and
Yeah.
I love the plot.
Okay,
And and that's one of the things is like it's fun, but if they included a single player mode, I would love that because
Ooh.
yeah,
Overwatch has the booty.
Wait, Overwatch doesn't have
Booties.
single player
no,
mode.
It
it's
does.
just a pure multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah, and you paid how much was it? $60.
So it's only multiplayer,
Yep,
Mhm.
and you can only play it online.
yep.
Yeah. But it's so worth it. It'll take hours
is
and
addictive.
days and weeks
So,
out of your life.
I got to play it a couple times, and I actually really do enjoy it. But I didn't know that there wasn't a story mode. That's
Nope.
kind of lame.
See, and
But that wouldn't stop me from playing it.
yeah, I mean, it won't stop you. You'll play it, but it's easy enough to pick up and stuff like that. But as I said, I like story, and if it has. I've seen the trailers. I've seen the little snippets. Those are amazing. If they included that, that would be great.
I was actually watching their little Q&A right before the release of Overwatch. I think it was like a few hours or a day before or something like that. And the idea of a single player or campaign mode was brought up. And they said obviously they've been thinking about it, but it would take a whole lot of time and stuff. And it's something
Worth it.
that... Well, I think honestly, if it's really successful, which I think it's already seen a lot of success on release, regardless of what platform you got it on, I think that they should highly consider it as a really good business move. And they've obviously shown that they can have a story with the shorts that they put out. So if they're
Which
able
are
to,
amazing.
oh yeah, they are absolutely top-notch, incredible in my opinion. But maybe I'm biased because I'm a huge Overwatch fangirl already.
No, the
But-
production in those are fantastic.
It's amazing.
yeah, and
Yeah.
think of it. You take Blizzard Entertainment, who for the most part has made pretty successful games. I mean,
Yes, but they also fall on the path of Valve. So
Yeah.
they are. And
that's true. That's
and
true.
if they
Most
do that,
of them are multiplayer.
multiplayer,
Wait.
and they don't need to make anything else after.
Wait. What do you mean by they? Is that all you meant by they fall on the path of Valve?
No, because think about this. everything that Valve makes, have they made a third of any game?
Diablo 3. Okay, well, not Valve, but I was going to say Blizzard has Diablo 3. They have Warcraft 3. Well, they haven't had that in a while. But
Now,
like,
how many years did that take?
Oh, I don't.
Ooh, especially with Diablo.
Yes.
And
Diablo
then-
took a while.
Let's
Yeah.
see, Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, the expansion for Diablo 2 came out in 2001. So I'm trying to think. Diablo 3 came out in what?
2011.
2011. So that took 10 years.
Mhm.
And then I think their biggest franchise though was obviously Warcraft. So they're starting to pump out more expansions for that, which is good.
Yes, but even with that, they don't. With this game, it's one of those like Team Fortress 2. They don't need to make anything else. They have this one. People will play this one continuously. They may do updates, but they don't need to consider making any other game now because they can make a profit. And with that, they could also start doing other things like other companies making a stream service, which they started, Battle.net. They already have enough money making with all their tournaments they can do. Because StarCraft 2, huge tournament maker.
Oh, yeah.
They've already multi-platinum a lot of games, so they're getting profit in 3 different sections. They don't need to really worry about it. And they have Hearthstone. You know
Ooh.
that is a money grubber.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So this
Okay,
is what
hang
I'm
on,
worried.
hang on. I'm going to stop you right there real quick because this is a topic, and I'm not done with introductions.
Oh,
We've already screwed our path. Dude. I mean,
Okay, so
We've already deviated.
Yeah.
I only have
from
2 more
Amazon.
people to introduce real quick, and we also have another one about to leave. So, Corey, introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And how are you popular?
I'm Corey, and I play games and build things.
Race cars,
Corey
He has
and
a
the
race
grinder.
cars.
drift cars.
Yeah,
Not
I
really.
break things and fix them.
I was like, do you really have a grinder, dude? I'm amazed, man.
I got a grinder.
No,
wait, isn't
if-
that
really?
the app?
Yeah, it's out in the garage.
Oh, I was thinking of that.
Oh,
Whenever I was
good.
thinking of Grindr, I was thinking of that app where gay people could hook
That's what I was like.
That's what I was
I was like, yeah, wow, really, dude.
That could have gone like 3 ways, like a pot grinder, a grinder for app, or a real tool.
That's
Have
why
you-
I said it.
Have you ever been on that? And never mind, keep going before I start going down that path.
If I'm famous for anything, it would probably be Ragnarok Online about probably 10 years ago now on the PvP ladder.
I heard you play LOL and WoW also.
Yeah, but I wasn't famous on that. On Ragnarok, I would actually be considered famous on that.
Now, are you on YouTube or anything?
No.
Okay.
Hop on it.
Yeah, right?
seriously.
Or at least do Twitch.
Yeah, just
I don't know. I
Just
don't
start
really
twitching right now.
game as hard
Yeah.
as I used to. I mean, when I played
So?
Ragnarok,
Do
I
it,
held number 1 on the
do it.
PvP ladder for 4 years. So
so that means you have to-
anyone that played Ragnarok would have known me because I would have been under the name of Cupcakes or Fuck Yeah Seeking. So anyone that plays
Seeking.
Ragnarok will know exactly who I am and probably message me somehow.
So you like to drift, and you're part of a team called...
Yeah, I'm part of a drift team, also Friction Motorsports, and
Go check them out.
Yeah, Friction Motorsports, and I guess we're kind of spread out, but it's in Oklahoma. We run drift events in Stroud once a month. We usually have about 260-ish people average that come out, about 60 drivers.
And it's amazingly fun.
It's sweet. I'm also part of a drift team called Team Block Party. There's about 8 or 9 of us, probably about 6 or 7 cars that we drive. Yeah, you can check us out on Facebook. We don't have a page set up yet. We probably do. It's probably under construction, last I've heard. No Instagram or anything like that.
So if you guys are interested in going out to some drift events, you guys can go to Stroud, check that out, or go to Facebook, try to find Team Blog Party or Friction Motorsports. And if you guys want to hop in a ride with a drift car, that's always fun.
Yeah, just show up, ask for a
Bring a
ride
helmet,
along.
and just bring a helmet.
You can also check out slammedia.co. He is a spectator that usually comes out. His name's Jeremy. He puts out a lot of videos, a lot of effort, a lot of time he puts into these events, and makes some pretty sweet footage to put out there for everybody. And it's
Is that
really
the video
awesome.
with you in the beginning?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's funny. Okay, so last person to introduce. Hey, Natalie, how are you doing today?
Oh yeah, she's not here.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, she bailed.
So if you guys heard the door in the background earlier, she
That was
left the
Natalie.
room. We also had somebody watching us. Anyway,
Well, who's nerdy, dirty, and flirty? I couldn't talk.
I
the
thought
first
you
name.
said who's nerdered.
Nerdy, dirty, and
flirty.
that would be me. That's
That's
nerdy, dirty,
you.
and flirty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
you.
you missed your own
I
introduction.
mean, I am masturbating.
Oh, you're okay. You want me to introduce myself, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. So my name is Zach. I'm nerdy, dirty, and flirty. You guys can find me on Nerdlag.
Everything Nerdlag.
Yep, anything and everything Nerdlag. Other than that, I'm just on Facebook and stuff like that, just Zach League. I don't really do much except just Nerdlag and a lot of other house projects and stuff. So, other than that, now we can probably start back on to our conversations. Yep. I want to talk about some Overwatch and some E3 stuff.
Let me just say one last thing about A.G before I forget it.
Well, I was going to ask you a couple things about A.G, but okay.
Okay, here. Hang on. Let's do this. One last thing that I got to tell people because they're probably curious about.
Yeah.
There's some sound in the background. We got a anime night party going on. Some people are out in the front room dancing.
And
So
squeeze the party.
Twerking.
So you guys might hear some music in the background.
Or booty
So sorry about
clapping.
that. So anyway, all right. So Laura, you want to talk about some A.G, and Tien, you have some questions for?
Yep, of course.
Okay, go ahead and start with that real quick.
Okay, I was just going to quickly wrap up. Because people seem to forget that the hotels provide these things for us. They are what sponsor these conventions. Some idiot thought it would be a funny idea to go onto the 4th floor of the Hilton Anatole and smear pizza all over the walls.
Oh, they did something like that at
And
Magnet.
then-
dick.
And then on Saturday night at about 2 a.m., we actually left at 1 a.m., so we didn't know this happened until I heard about it. Someone thought it would be funny to pull the fire alarm.
Were you
Holy
staying
crap.
there, or were you staying in a different...
No, we were staying at a hotel about 10 minutes away. But
Okay.
this isn't the first time that people have thought it's funny to go to a convention and just break shit just because you're not home and it's a vacation, blah, blah, blah. Here's a nice little newsflash for you. Anything you damage makes the hotel rates go up because the hotel has to pay to fix the things that you break. So, if for some odd reason next year that the convention isn't at that hotel, or if you find out, hey, how come it's more expensive to stay at the hotel this year as opposed to last year? Now you know. It's not as bad. I believe it was NakaCon. People were busting holes in the hotel walls.
Holy crap.
2 hotel rooms were flooded.
Oh,
And-
that was at the
or-
Gaylord Convention Center.
Oh,
the
thank
week
you.
Before Mad
Thank you.
Fest.
At the Gaylord?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
I knew I was
gosh.
confused. But
That
and then
place,
someone-
I got to stay at the Gaylord. That is a fantastic.
great
Oh my
place.
gosh, it is an amazing place. They have like a park in the middle of the hotel. It's amazing.
Fountains, a little
and
village
someone
and
ruined
everything.
someone ruined the hotel's lobby bathroom.
Wow.
So
Yeah. So there's our little PSA service announcement.
Respect the area you are having your fun at. Otherwise, you're gonna pay the repercussions later on down the road.
Or you're gonna make all of us pay for it that
Yeah.
are
And then
actually
we'll hate you.
responsible and adult.
and then
Or
we'll hate you.
if you're a crappy drunk, you need to get your friend to restrain you
Right.
or something
This
because,
is
like,
true.
seriously, punching holes in walls, smearing. Who smears pizza?
Or do
Eat
that when
pizza.
sober. People do stupid stuff when sober.
That's
but
true.
For
Mhm.
A.G, I know it's the biggest anime convention in Texas. I went a couple years ago.
I think
More like
what
3 years
60,000
ago.
people.
How many came
60,
this
60
year?
to 60 to 70,000 people. It is the 4th largest anime convention here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you said it was disorganized this year.
It was very disorganized.
So how would you rate A.G on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best?
I'd give it a 6.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I was going to ask things about that. Like, how was the vendors? How
The
was
vending room was amazing.
Okay.
I loved Artist Alley.
Yeah, that's what I was also
I
saying.
loved
Just seeing how
Artist
the
Alley
different-
this year. I know Kristen knows. My mascot in the Pokemon community is a shiny pumpkaboo. It's this cute little pumpkin. And yep, there's the reaction. There's the reaction.
That face that she made, I wish you guys could have seen it. It was priceless.
If y'all are on Twitch, just think of the Craigasm.
Yeah, that's the perfect face.
Anyways,
Oh, gosh.
it's shiny form, which is just a different coloration. As opposed to being orange and brown, it's purple and black. They had a plushie of it, a handmade plushie, $50. I was trying to contemplate about whether to get it or not. My boyfriend just turns around and buys it.
I mean, you should have waited until
That
Sunday to
is
get
how
it.
wonton is, though.
That is how he is. And
Wonton's getting that gravy.
Shut up, Corey.
So Tien, what other questions do you have
Okay,
for?
so you didn't go to the night concert or anything like that?
No, sadly not. I was gonna go Friday, but then I got kind of sick.
Okay.
And then Saturday, the Octopimp panel I went to was fairly late, and then
Mhm.
Juan
Was it a
and-
full panel? Like, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. like they did a cold read of the new episode that's going to be coming out, and then we saw the bonus,
Nice.
and then we saw the bonus episode for episode 15 before they put it on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
But Ryan and Juan were watching The Boy and the Beast.
That was the playing there?
Which,
Yeah.
if we have some time after the podcast, we're all going to watch
Yes,
that.
they said it was very good. The ending was a little out of place, kind of weird, but
Don't
overall
ruin
it
it
was still a
for
very
now.
good movie. But yeah, it was still a pretty good movie overall.
Uh-huh. And did you see anything, or was there any other announcements? Because you got to see The Boy and Beast. They said that. 50% off, you got to see that. What
Yeah.
other panel? Were there any other main ones you went to?
See, I tried. They know how I am during conventions. I sometimes am like a sheep herder and kind of herd everybody along.
All I know is that you like to get autographs. Did you get any?
That's what she got Juan to do, I thought.
Yeah, Juan ended up having to do that for me because from Friday night to Saturday afternoon, I was just bedridden. He got Austin Tyndall for me, which signed my Is This a Zombie DVD because he is the voice of the main character, Ayamu.
Yay. I want to cosplay him.
Yes. He signed it to
In
Laura.
which costume, Zach?
Oh,
Yes.
the one with the dress and the
I
chainsaw.
figured as much,
that one.
yes.
He signed it to Laura, your boyfriend is amazing, love Austin.
That's awesome.
cute.
He was about to steal him from you right at that second.
And then, what was it? We met Catherine McGuire, who she's amazing. She kind of gave Juan some tough love on voice acting, but that's to be expected.
She was about to steal him from you, and just one second, everyone.
He met Todd. I don't know what happened on that one, but Jeremy Lee, who I've actually met 3 times, we went and found her, and she knew Juan right away. She looked at me, and she was like, "Now you look very familiar." And as soon as I said, "Oh yeah, you went to Tokyo and Tulsa," and she looked at me, and she goes, "Were you Sailor Neptune?" Because I cosplayed Sailor Neptune one year. And I was like, "Yeah." And she starts jumping up and down, going, "I remember you. I love your shoes." And
You know what always ceases to amaze me?
What?
The voice actors actually remember most of all of their fans and when and where they see them. I always hear
Because-
stories about that.
Because they take the effort.
Yeah.
Like, the fans take
They
the
do.
effort.
They
so
do.
What were you
you
gonna say?
see that.
So for, I think it was 2014, I went to San Japan, and I had a VIP pass because one of my friend, he was a vendor there, and he was like, "Hey, I got this for you."
Where's San Japan?
San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so you guys know Little Kariba, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
a lot of voice work for Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah.
So we were all in the same hotel, and I was in the elevator trying to get down to the concert. I think Nightmare, the people who did the Death Note opening, they were performing.
Oh,
I was
wow,
trying to
that's
get there.
awesome.
And then I hear Little Karibo's voice coming from the other end. He's like, "Hold the door." And me, I'm like, "Is that Little Karibo?" Boop. I'm like, oh no. And then I saw him the following day, and he was like, "Hey, you're the one that," I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." I'm sorry. And then now we follow each other on Twitter, so we make jokes about that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
That was a great first impression
That's
right there.
comforting,
It's
yeah.
kinda-
No, he remembers you now. That's all that matters. You're like, I make jokes now. He
Oh.
knows who I am.
Zach,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but it kind of reminds me of when we were at AzumiCon and Ashley and I were in the elevator and Johnny Young Bosch hopped in and then hopped out, and I was like, "I think this is Johnny. I'm not sure." And then I found out later it was, and Ashley was just just looking at the scenery.
So you know what?
That's
You know what's
funny.
funny about
If
Johnny?
Adam was there, he would have just been
Probably
in glee.
groped him.
He would've.
I
He
put on
would've hung.
Facebook, I was just in the elevator with Johnny Young Bosch. Oh my god! And my friend who I used to work with, Justin's like, "Pixar, it didn't happen."
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, "Screw you."
Glitch, what were you saying?
So the thing about Johnny, he has performed at every single anime convention in Texas.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I'll be
With
like
his
looking
band.
at the special guest list. I'm like, "Oh, there's Johnny."
Yep,
And
I
the
shine.
cool thing is, for their performance, they always do the Power Rangers theme song as their soundtrack.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nice.
That's
Well,
awesome.
Johnny Young Bosch was a Power Ranger.
Right, yeah.
He was the
yeah.
black and green one.
The green
right?
one,
Yep.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the green one.
Green one was my favorite.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
green. All right, so what was your favorite part about A-Kon?
Favorite part about A-Kon? I loved the atmosphere. I absolutely loved it. Of course, you know me. I go off and I make random friends in lines.
Yep.
I think I met like these 6 girls on Saturday, and we were just so determined to get inside the panel, but we started talking more, and we were like, "Oh, we have a lot in common," and blah blah blah. And on Facebook, on my Facebook. I'll probably put it on Twitter later or something.
What were some of the cosplays you saw?
Oh god, there was so
Yeah,
many
what was the quality
cosplays.
like?
Ooh, last year's was better. There were still some good ones. The girl that I was talking to, she was cosplaying Sailor Pluto. She actually did a pretty good job.
Wait, which version of Pluto? Tall or short?
Tall.
Yeah.
Tall
So,
Pluto.
so your favorite part was just kind of like the atmosphere and everybody around.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So does anybody have any last questions for Laura? Looks like Austin
It's not
does.
really a question, but I gotta be lame, and I have to leave. So.
Bro,
Lame.
we just
Oh,
met. We
dear.
shared a microphone.
I know this entire time. I'm sorry. Well, now I know your first name, and it's not Glitch. So that's
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
what a disappointment.
I think Glitch is a really cool
was,
name.
Yeah, I was like, coordinated so much. That's an awesome name.
I'm making a bad thing at her because I've been disappointing her all day.
Cuddle of Death has been in disappointment all day.
Singular cuddle.
Wow, we are putting out people
Much
now.
disappointed.
Yeah.
However, she is no
this
longer
one over here.
They're having
She-
a pointing war now, so.
She is no longer a Dippin' Dot virgin.
Well,
Oh, snap.
Austin,
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess if you got to leave, I guess you have to leave.
It's family. I have
I
to.
mean, you can
Man.
always kidnap them
Bye,
again, toss them in your
Austin.
van.
It's like a one-time thing.
Yeah, this
Love you.
kidnapping is
No,
not working. Like they
no,
obviously didn't
no.
kidnap you hard enough. If
No,
you
we still have
to
tomorrow.
It was,
We
it was
still
a
have
soft
tomorrow.
kidnapping.
Are you going to be
Yeah.
able to podcast tomorrow?
I will be able to show up tomorrow.
Okay,
so-
cool.
Okay, so we'll see you
So-
tomorrow.
Yeah,
then,
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All
Alright.
right,
It's
man.
nice meeting everybody else.
Do your sign off.
Sign
Do your
off.
sign off.
Peace,
I
go
think my-
Bonamites.
I think my sign-off is I need adult supervision, but that's true for right now anyway. So
Take care,
That's
dude.
actually a great sign off.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, man.
All right, so perfect segue for E3.
Predictions. Predictions.
Oh, wait. Before we do that again, would
Yes.
you attend A-Con next year?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
I would say yes, but that's only because that is the convention that I met my boyfriend at, and I hold that very near and dear to my heart.
That is
So,
true.
one,
Acon's always fun
That's
too.
Again.
disgustingly cute.
I love you.
You haven't even heard the gravy jokes.
Shut up.
That is a
Are
war
they
pass what we have to
jokes?
say.
That's for another time, though.
Yeah, that's one
Shut
other
up,
time.
candle wax.
All right, so who all here within this podcast is going to E3,
I wish.
which is
I
Glitch
wish.
and Cuddle of Death.
of Death. Hello.
Looks like we gained another person.
Hi, Mandy.
So that means I gotta share my microphone
Yep,
again?
you got to
Yeah.
share it again. All right,
Man.
so on some older podcast, he is also known as Man Meat.
What's up?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you're
Why
close.
are you called man meat?
That's
I'm
it.
his man.
You got to get
Yeah.
get
That's
closer
because
to the
he's
mic.
our man
Yeah,
meat.
you gotta get
Get
that.
close to the mic.
I'm everyone's man.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is also known as Man Meat. Looks like he came in to say something.
What's up,
I
man?
did.
What's up?
Partying.
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
Well, that's Nelson, just in case you want to know his
So
real name.
yep, if
All
you guys
right.
hear his voice earlier or late,
Yep.
that's awesome. Yeah.
So he could.
So, E3, you, Cuddle to Death, and Glitch are also going to E3, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
this will be
Which-
my
bit-
second time going.
Really?
which
I'm
me
jealous.
and Corey are extremely jealous about just you guys going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do, and what are some cool things about E3 that we need to know about?
That is E3.
It's E3, man.
It's
Well,
E3.
I heard
You're living the
there's-
dream, and I'm sad.
I'm trying to set them up for the screener up there.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what to talk about first because, like, I want to work into, like, the cooler things later on. But, like, are you attending any of the... Well, I don't know what day you're going to get there on. Are you getting there on the 13th?
I'm getting
or-
there on the 13th if everything goes well and I don't die on the road.
Yeah, you can't do that because I have to see you there. Otherwise, I'm going to get mad at you.
Plus, I know people. I need to introduce you to people. You
Yes.
know, that networking.
Yeah, there's so much networking that's going to get done there. But aside from that, like, the introduction stuff, I saw that they do the pre-shows, which we're not going to be there on the
Yes.
12th. So, ideally, we're getting there. I'm getting there on the 13th for
I
sure.
know Sunday, Bethesda.
Is the 13th the Monday?
Yes,
Yes.
the 13th is
So you
Monday.
guys are getting there after the big panels, the Sony.
See, the
No.
thing is, the conferences and the convention itself, they're separate
Mhm.
but equal.
Yeah.
So
It's
you have
weird.
your press conferences; those are exclusive to media or the first 500 people who line up at the door.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I would just get to the Sony one, just wait there.
Yeah, the Sony one you can wait. Microsoft, that's strictly invite.
Oh,
I know
really?
the first day that I get there, like literally on the 13th, Monday, I'm getting my pass because I have the
Yeah,
thing.
get your badge
yeah.
first, so
Get my
people
badge.
know that you're associated with E3. Plus, the stores around the area. I know there's this one froyo place. You get free froyo if you show
Oh
them your badge.
no!
What is
way.
froyo?
Frozen
Frozen
yogurt.
yogurt.
Are you
Oh
kidding me?
my god, I
We
completely
have,
got yelled at there.
if I forget that,
Well, I
if
didn't say anything.
Yeah,
whenever
good
we
job,
meet
man.
up that day, be like, Kristen, did you get your froyo? And if I say no, you better go off on me because.
So the first priority of every E3, go get your
Froyo.
Yeah, that's the perfect.
Okay.
That's the perfect thing. I know that. Again, like I don't know what time she's getting in because she's driving, but because I'm getting in at like 9.
I should be in Monday.
Well, I mean,
on
like I'm
Monday.
getting in early Monday, like
For
9:50
the PC.
a.m.
I want to be there before the PC gaming show.
I forget.
I didn't even know they had a PC one. I've never known
See,
that.
the thing, last year they had it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't pay too much attention to it because it's kind of cringeworthy, and they have
Yeah.
the same host this year. But I want to be there just, to be there.
Well, so the first day, I'm just, getting the order. It's usually Microsoft in the morning, usually.
The first day
Or
is
is it
actually
Bethesda?
Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday
Sunday, the
night
pre-
is Bethesda.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah,
do usually.
last year was their first time having their press
Well,
conference.
see, that's why I was confused because I know they announced they had the Fallout Shelter,
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Everybody
Which
lost their
did
minds with
well
Fallout
on
Which
4.
Pornhub.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Throw a
Yeah.
curveball.
Actually,
throw a
no.
curveball.
I remember what he's talking about. We did talk about that. But what do you think they're going to announce this year? I mean, what are your predictions with that? Because Skyrim is a big bet.
What did-
Definitely more DLCs, regardless. That's unavoidable.
Yeah.
I want to see not Skyrim just yet. It came out in 2011. I think we need to wait a few more years before they come back out with Skyrim.
You know what I've heard for like Fallout stuff? Like people are complaining because they don't have modding on console.
That's
Well,
their problem.
supposedly they're working on that for
Yeah.
at least Xbox first. I don't know about PS4.
Maybe they'll discuss it again, just like an update, and they're like, I'm not gonna forget you console losers that have this. I'm just
Hey.
kidding.
See, the thing
Hey.
with Bethesda,
I'm just
Hey.
they'll actually
Console person
announce-
here.
Yeah, sorry. Apply
Console
salt
person
to the
here.
wound.
Don't worry, girls. I'm with you on the PC.
Thank you.
I am the only console person here that's like
No,
that.
you're
vibe.
not.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
Laura, we're not sharing a microphone any longer. I can't do this.
But
But you're my waifu.
But
Not
there's also the catch up with that. Like I've heard the DLC has been all right, like comparably to the other DLCs they've released. I've heard the DLCs like for Harbor and stuff have been, And I've heard, Fallout 4 is a great game, but a lot of people have said it's just a little more blander or something.
It is. It didn't like I only played it for the first week. I didn't come back to it.
See, that's the thing. So, what do you think they have to do now? Because you said the DLC, there's no real big announcement of Skyrim. Like they
also, the build up to Fallout 4 was amazing.
Yeah.
And the products that they have on the side, amazing.
yes, that's
the
what-
Nuka-Cola
yeah.
at Target,
Mm-hmm.
$9.99, but it's still
I
worth
actually
it.
saw that the other day.
Nice.
But see, that's the thing.
I was this close to
I
buying
don't
it.
think that they have anything really strong to pull. They have to pull something out because
if they do pull a Skyrim, I would say it would be too early, but then I would be sacked at the same time.
Skyrim pullout of the week.
Damn you.
I wonder if they would do anything for. I mean, I don't personally play it, but Elder Scrolls Online. I know that that's kind of been like an ongoing
Actually,
like thing.
that's
you know,
all.
you know what's funny? So they were trying to pay people to promote Elder Scrolls Online, like YouTubers.
Pay us.
ESO.
It's like we would love to play ESO.
So
Link.
No.
I don't know if they're done with it or they're going to move on to the next Elder Scrolls, maybe another Skyrim or something advancing Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, we'll see. But that's said. That one sort of it's got to be strong because they have to end strong, and they are the starting show.
Strong. And this is their second year doing an
strong.
official press conference.
Yeah.
Strong.
All right.
Also,
so,
last year they
Strong.
gave whoever attended something.
That-
I don't know what it was.
I thought it was a bobblehead or something
for
for everyone who's
For
attending.
Fallout?
Yeah, for Fallout.
Fallout.
Was it dog meat?
Yeah.
Because dog meat's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, dog
no,
meat.
I think it was a bobblehead. I thought it was that.
Dog
I
meat
think
bubble.
so.
I mean,
it was
I've seen the
figures. It was
bobbleheads.
figures. It was figures. they
Speaking
gave out.
of bobbleheads and stuff, just a quick little overview. I'm gonna look it up. I can't remember exactly, but there's a new, what are those little pop
Funko?
pop
Funko
figures?
Pop?
Funko Pop.
Yeah, there's a new one out, and I can't remember who it
The
is.
Overwatch. Ooh.
Farrah.
There's Overwatch.
Faria.
Sailor Moon just came out, of course. The Inner Five.
Oh,
Sailor
is it anime
Senshi.
related?
Yeah, I believe it's anime related.
I
I was like,
saw
What-
little Goku and Bulma from Dragon Ball.
Oh.
That is so
Aw.
cute.
They were adorable.
Okay,
oh,
while you look
no,
for
I'm
that-
sorry. It
while-
wasn't little Goku. I'm so sorry. It was Gohan in his
Wait, are we talking about bitch Gohan, teen Gohan, or
bitch Gohan
or
with the
big bitch Gohan?
little bitch Gohan with the hat and the little ball on
Oh
his
yeah, he was
head.
a little bitch.
Nope.
It looked
He
cute.
needs some testicular
It
fortitude.
looked cute.
There's a lot of hiccups about the new.
So I have a question for Glitch. I know her panel because she's also been talking to me about what her schedule's going to be like. Is there anything like 100% that you want to try to get to?
Definitely the Pokemon Symphony. I've already attended 4 concerts, 1 overseas, and they're all amazing.
One overseas.
Yeah, it was one in London. It was the actual UK premiere, so I got to go to that one. That was pretty legit.
You got to go to actually London.
Yeah.
Was it full paid for?
I had to pay some of it, but it was totally worth it. I should have spent more time in London because I didn't realize. I knew I had fans overseas, but I didn't know how far it extended because it was me and a few other British YouTubers that went.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I would love to do that, especially if it's Japan. Hey, if anybody wants to pay for me to go to Japan, that'd be fantastic.
You know,
just side note.
She mentioned the Pokemon Symphony, and for me, like, that was not even on my radar. I had no idea that was happening.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? One of the two. It was very
days.
recently. I just got hit up on Facebook by one of my friends, and obviously, like, we're pretty much all friends, right? So we're all like connected.
No.
And my friend, my friend Robert was like. He's basically like, yo, do you want to go to the Pokemon Symphony? And I'm like, do I got to pay anything? And he's like, no.
So where was this at?
This was on Facebook. This was Facebook Messenger.
Okay. Well, I meant, where was
It's going to be at
Oh,
E3
so
yeah,
it's
this
gonna
year.
be at E3.
literally going to be at E3.
Dang
First day of the official trade event, which is Tuesday.
Well, I'm screwed. I can't
And
go.
whenever I was asked, I was like, I have been wanting to go to Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. That's the official name for it. I've been wanting to go to that for a long time because Pokemon was a huge part of my life since 1998.
I think
Still
all
is.
of ours.
Yeah. So to be able to hear the music orchestrated like that, and I know Glitch has already talked about seeing it tons of times, but does it get old? Because I've heard it does
No,
not.
because I cry every time,
Oh,
especially during the rehearsals.
I'm gonna have water rehearsals.
You're gonna cry.
Yeah,
You're gonna cry.
I'm
I
probably
guarantee
gonna
you.
pee.
So
I
to
gotta have shoulders.
to backtrack to E3 a little bit. I know we're still on E3,
We're
but
bouncing.
anyway, there was some special things about some bingo cards you guys were wanting to talk about.
Yes, so there's a tradition for each E3 now is basically the predictions of what's going to be announced for each big gaming company. So you'll have your overall E3 card, and then you'll have an E3 card specifically for Sony, for Nintendo, and for Microsoft. And these are all fan-made. These are not official whatsoever. But it's just fun to poke around to see what's going to be announced, see if they come true or not.
So right now, up on the screener, I've got the Sony Edition E3 bingo card.
Ooh, let me pick apart this one.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
do. Have at it.
All right, so
A little closer to the mic.
So we've heard rumors about the new PlayStation 4, right? I have yet to buy one.
What?
Hand her the headphones.
Okay.
All right, just go ahead. Sorry. I'm screwing
they've
things
already
up.
confirmed that they're going to make an announcement, but they're not going to show anything, not going to explain anything. It's going to be safe for next year because they're not going to. It's going to be most likely out in 2017.
Sounds like something with Nintendo and the NX.
Yeah,
as
pretty much
competition.
with that one.
I would have just put, instead of that, like, if I were to make this fan-made card, it was probably made before that announcement. That's what
Yeah.
I can assume. I would have just put PlayStation VR again there because that's the big thing,
Well,
right?
no, that's the reason why is because
Yeah.
they have to make the Neo for the PlayStation 4. That's why it's being made for the VR because their systems currently cannot truly handle VR. So everything they're doing with that is to make it viable and workable. Because if you try the VR supposedly on the PS4s, it's like playing a PS3, PS2 game.
Really?
Yeah, that's the graphic wise.
So
Okay.
I've actually got a question about these bingo cards. How do you use them?
You just wait during the actual press conference when it's streamed and stuff. We don't really necessarily use them. We just pick off what they say and make fun of it.
That
It's
makes
basically
sense.
meant for memes, honestly.
Okay.
But it's a great way to see what's going to be lined up and stuff.
Oh,
What do you-
okay.
what do you see?
So I just noticed that the PlayStation VR is already on there.
Yeah.
Whoops. I had to, like,
Yeah, that's going to be
glance at
talked
it.
about hugely, I
Yeah.
would say.
Have you
Oh,
guys
gosh.
used the PlayStation VR? I have yet to try it.
No, I have
No.
not used the PlayStation, but I have used the Oculus a couple of times.
Oculus is
You-
amazing.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Oculus
there's
is
no-
very
It's
fun.
beautiful.
There's no real. It's only for developers currently for the PlayStation VR,
Okay.
and it's still being in work. But I mean, on this card, the last Guardian, they are confirmed that's going to be announced. They're confirming that the release date will be announced at E3 or there.
Please don't delay it.
Give me them release dates.
Like, yeah,
So
because that
we're
game
going
looks
to see
cool.
that. Let's see what else is on this card because I can't see it that well.
On another one of the bingo cards that I saw, slightly focusing on the Kingdom Hearts because I've become.
Oh, the Sony one.
This
I've
one
So
become-
the
yeah,
thing
that
is, Sony does have their press conference, and Square Enix also has their
Have a
press
separate-
conference. But the thing is, what they did last year and in 2013 when it was first revealed is that Kingdom Hearts was only exclusive at the time for Sony, and then it was later revealed, hey, it's going to be cross-platform for Xbox One. So if they do show any Kingdom Hearts during their Sony E3 conference, it's going to be 2.8 because
Yeah, more than likely.
we already have a general time frame. They released it earlier this week, which
Yeah,
is December.
I saw the
2016.
trailer for it, which had Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance HD, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, the back cover story, which is just the cutscenes in the movie, completely new, by the way.
Yes.
And then you have basically the first hour of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is Birth by Sleep 0.1.
Yep.
Well, with that, I think they are going to make minor announcements on that
Yeah.
Minor
I-
announcements.
On Square Enix's. The only big Square Enix thing I bet you they're going to announce on Sony's is anything Final Fantasy 7.
Yes, Final Fantasy 7.
Because if you
That's
look
true.
at the program for Square Enix, it does not mention the 7 in any of that. It does mention Kingdom Hearts 3. It does mention
2.8.
Typo 2.8
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and also mentions a game from Deep Silver, which I was confused. But I think Sony's private one, they're going to make all the announcements there, and they have a lot, things with that. But also with where we are right now, is this just the general one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is just
The general E3 one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, actually, I got one last question about it. So, if you're in the conference and you
Yes.
have one of these bingo cards printed out, in the middle of the conference, can you just yell "bingo"?
if you want to get escorted out, yes.
I have not attended a conference myself, so I don't know how strict they are with stuff like that.
They're pretty strict.
Because I think that would be quite hilarious.
If
Oh
it
my
if it is,
Yo.
then I would, because I'm standing in line to get into the Sony conference. Because I didn't get a invite myself, but I heard that the first 500 people who line up
See, I would
get to go
love
in.
that. Would be amazing.
I would
to
dress
be
up like an old lady, and then just
That
have like
doesn't-
one of those little bingo stamp things, just like
You are the person I would rage against. You are that person.
Probably.
But as I said, well, I'm looking at this. The Last of Us 2, like we're looking at this one. I don't know who created this one, but
this one says "Bingo Year of Dreams Part 2, 2016."
yeah, I don't know who created this. But Injustice 2 already been confirmed, so that one's already
Yeah.
been checked off. 7, they're gonna have to make at least a minor announcement because we already know it's multi-episode. It's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5, of course they're gonna have to make DLC because dear gosh, they gotta survive somehow because their
Dang.
story mode is what a lot of people. Zelda, everyone's
So about Zelda.
Which I don't have one up on the screener, so I'm sorry.
no,
Well, basically, the Nintendo E3 bingo card is just all Zelda.
It's all Zelda because a lot of people are expecting that and maybe a minor announcement of NX.
Oh, also for Nintendo, they will have some Pokemon information for Sun and Moon
And Go, if you
and
consider
Pokemon Go. I
Has
already
any-
know that
yeah,
they released
so-
a beta for that.
Yeah, so that's just a
Which
fun.
is this the Nintendo one right here?
Well,
That's old.
that's
news.
old.
okay,
That's
so that's
Splatoon is up
2015.
there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
2015. so
And
never
that's the
mind.
thing.
old
Like
news.
these all custom made from
They
people.
actually
so-
may announce some Splatoon stuff, like a next Splatfest or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, they really don't have anything strong right now. I mean,
They don't, but Splatoon is still fun to play competitively.
it's fun to play, but
It's still pretty popular.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Smash stuff. No more DLCs. We know that. Maybe another patch, but I know the
Yeah.
amiibos. We're still waiting on the Bayonetta one
We're
and
waiting
the
on
Corn one.
Bayonetta, Corn, Cloud.
What's up?
And we're waiting on one more.
I think that's it.
Just talk, Corey.
This is kind of like off topic, like away from Nintendo. But
No.
like, has anyone heard anything about like Halo?
Halo,
You
no.
freaking Halo whore.
truthfully, no. They made a.
Bungie's been like in the dark, and
No,
I'm
it's not
like,
Bungie. It's not
what
Bungie.
the
It's
hell?
not Bungie anymore.
Well, I mean, it's
343.
343 Industries, and I'm like, what the hell?
No, they're gonna let. I suspect they're gonna let it sit for a year because the Halo 5 Guardians was not good. Like a lot
Really?
of
What? No, I thought it was amazing.
people said that the story was the multiplayer is what you come for, and they have the modified, but it's not. It doesn't bring anything more.
People gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
Oh
it's-
man, no, that was one of my favorites.
I've heard
Not
so I'm
enough
gonna
water.
say they're gonna wait
Well,
to finish
Not
it up.
enough water.
4 was better than 5. I'll give it
Precisely
that.
why.
4 was better than 5.
And like, I mean, there's a lot of things that we're gonna see that a lot of people are gonna expect. I mean, with Xbox, I mean, I mean, none of us are really strong Xbox players here. No.
Well,
I got
no,
a three-
I wouldn't be surprised if they did toss some Halo in there.
They're
just
going to toss some
just to keep
DLC
it.
about Halo.
Probably.
I hope they do.
They're going to talk about Halo Wars 2. They're going to talk
The
about
Halo
their
3 anniversary.
exclusives.
So
That'll be
basically
nice.
all Halo and some VR.
Yeah, and
Halo
some
3
VR.
anniversary
Oh,
would be nice.
Minecraft. I know last year they introduced Minecraft. It was
For the Xbox?
virtual something.
Oh,
For the,
yeah.
the HoloLens.
Yeah.
For the VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. We don't even know if that's their VR because it could be because they
Have they released any information about the whole?
No. So I don't even know if they're making their own VR product for that.
They're falling behind because, well,
Yeah.
not as behind as
No, that's why
Nintendo.
they're also making Xbox One Scorpio.
What the hell is
That's
that?
to make VR. That's their VR upgrade ones.
Yeah.
Zelda VR. That's all I'm saying.
That'd be
Nintendo,
fun.
please.
No, that's also why they're saying they're pushing back NX because everyone is going VR.
Yeah.
Because they're pushing back NX because of VR. I'm still not
Raise the
accepting it.
hands.
Because
Dude, I
even
am
the
all
indie
VR.
game companies,
Are
they started
going
using
VR.
VR.
Release
yeah.
the VR.
I'm not into VR. quite
Oculus,
yet.
please.
It's cool, but
You
it's
sound
just-
like such an old man.
I am an old man.
We have two old Asian men in here. What do you
SAO,
want?
please.
Get off my VR.
Oh yeah, but that's why. I mean, VR is going to be a big point. Everyone's going to talk about VR. Everyone's going to have to talk about the sales because they always do that. And Sony's
Sales.
going to win that war right
Oh,
now.
definitely.
VR is the sole reason I haven't built my next gaming rig.
Really?
What do you mean?
Huh.
Exactly.
He wants to. He wants to get an Oculus or something and
have-
build the minimum requirements for that.
I have wanted to build another gaming PC, but like VR is literally like so on the bridge of being like
Because you
the
don't know how
next-
far it's going to advance.
You don't know if it's
exactly.
gonna be
Like
the make or
VR
break.
has been, growing so much in the last couple of years. There's like no
it's
reason
fun.
for me.
Like within just the past 5 years, I used to look into the VR when Oculus was just starting to come around before it became popular, and I was watching a lot of videos and stuff, and dude, it just exploded within the past year and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it hasn't hit its wall yet, so there's like no point in me like I'm content with console gaming right now. So there's no point in me building.
I'm
PC.
pretty sure whatever you build is going to be totally fine.
Since we're kind of talking about the VR right now, weren't you two telling us a certain thing with
Oh
the
yeah,
VR?
VR porn. But before
Yeah.
that, the reason why VR is exploding, and it's going to explode even further because of the VR porn. Yes, we're
Yeah.
going there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is because, like I said, a lot of the indie game companies are using VR. When I went to PAX East in Boston in April,
Damn,
a lot
you
of
go to
them
the nice
utilize
ones.
the Oculus. So that's one of the reasons. And then you have the VR porn, which is new, but it's gonna blow up, literally.
Oh yeah.
Anything with porn will blow up most likely.
Speaking about
Yes.
porn, have you guys seen the Overwatch stuff?
So
Yeah.
we talk.
I've seen some of it. I got curious. It's funny. Weren't we talking about it? Was it in the car?
yeah, it was in the car.
I was going through, I'm a very curious person, and I love Overwatch,
Curious.
but I honestly am not into Overwatch porn. But I was like, well, I'm gonna rule 34, and don't roll 34.
Don't do it.
Never rule 34.
Seriously, like, don't do it. But like, there's some interesting stuff out there. Some stuff that I kind of expected, and some stuff just came out of left field. And
Winston,
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
I didn't rule 34.
Whoa.
Wait, I didn't rule 34 Winston. I'm gonna do that right this
Oh,
second.
Why
Oh,
would
God.
you say that?
Yeah, now that
now
you
she's
said
gonna
that.
show
Okay, let's
me.
go back from that. Let's go back to.
Reinhardt and
Wait.
Winston, what?
Wait, what?
Let's
Widow
go back.
Dresser, what?
Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards. Trail backwards. Trail backwards
Ryugo
to.
Wakateki Wokuro.
Well,
I will
actually,
go rockateki your
let
ass.
me say this real quick, because we are running out of time.
That's what we're gonna end with. Porn.
Because
Might as
why
well.
not?
I wanted
God
to
damn
talk
it!
about it
You
so
see what
bad.
happens when you bring VR up?
Who do
See
we
what
think
happens
is
when we
gonna
don't have
win?
structure.
Who do we think is gonna win E3 2016?
Sony.
Sony.
We've-
Sony.
Yeah,
Our
Sony.
last podcast, if you guys want to listen to it, which I don't think currently at this moment we have it up.
Thank
but
you for that.
Good
we
job,
will.
Zach.
Our last episode, which was episode 24, we did talk about that, and what our conclusions was Sony.
Yeah.
Definitely Sony.
I think Sony's just
They've been
taken
dominating,
away.
except for 1 year where Nintendo actually dominated. We're just like, what?
Oh, supposedly they're also going to talk about medical stuff on Sony. They're going to. I mean, not Sony. I mean, Nintendo's going to work on the health stuff again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like a Nintendo thing to do.
Yeah, it does.
So, I'm gonna go around the room counterclockwise, starting with Sweet Kicks, which is Laura. Do you have any final thoughts that you want to talk about?
Well, the fact that Kristen just showed me some porn.
Now she's gonna show me next.
She's
We are
slapping
not
me.
saying any websites on this.
So now
I'm not
that
looking. I'm not
Anyways.
looking.
so now that
Can
that
you pass that this way?
so now that corner of the room is wet,
Giggity.
No.
Oh God.
No, my
I'm-
final thoughts.
I'm all eyes, Courtney.
Just to be real fast, of course.
I'm
I
all
wish
eyes.
Kristen and Gritch.
Grinch. I'm the Grinch now.
How the Grinch stole Christmas.
Oh, you! I'm getting very sleep drunk. Most of you who know me know that how I get when I'm sleep drunk.
Oh my!
I wish.
I
Shut up.
see Tracer in a whole new light.
Shut up. I hope, of course, you two have so much fun at E3, and this one right here on my right knows to give me all sorts of info when she comes back. But
Oh no, they're coming back on the podcast. We want info on
Oh
this.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna get Insta podcast
However,
info.
I will say, as far as E3 is concerned, of course I want more Sun and Moon news because I love Pokemon as much as the next person. More Zelda news, in my opinion, would be nice. I want to hear more news about Crash Bandicoot.
Oh
That
yeah, this is Crash
my
20th
childhood,
anniversary.
because Crash Bandicoot used to be good, and then after Twin Sanity, it went to shit.
Was Naughty Dog working on that one?
No, Naughty Dog lost it way before then. I can't remember who had it.
Who has it now?
Naughty Dog. They
No-
got the rights
Oh yeah,
back.
yeah, recently.
Yeah, they got the rights back. That's
Recently.
why it was on Uncharted
'Cause-
4.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
play the beginning of Uncharted 4, you actually have a scene where you're Nathan and his wife, and you're playing the first level of Crash Bandicoot.
But
And it's like really cool. I love that little
Naughty Dog had Crash Bandicoot for the first 4 games, and then another company had it
So
for
it's like
about 2
Sonic, where
games.
Sonic's just
And
bouncing
then-
around.
And then it went to shit.
Let's not talk about Sonic. Sonic's just had a
Now
bad life.
Crash Bandicoot Double Kart, that it was weird. But it was fun. It was different. I enjoyed it because you still got to play Crash Bandicoot as it was supposed to be played, and they had funny death scenes that you could go around and collect. I think my favorite one is the cow tipping one because the cow falls on Crash and then it farts.
Bruh.
I'm immature. I like fart humor. But I'm hoping there's a new Crash Bandicoot game and that it is finally good. Because poor Crash Bandicoot, his games are good, but he got fucked so early in the ass when he
Rest in
lost
If
it.
Naughty Dog got it back, I would suspect it can be good.
Yes.
Because they've everything they've made so far has been.
Yes.
eh,
Yes.
That's the catch though.
I trust Naughty Dog. I absolutely trust Naughty Dog.
If
I
there's-
just don't trust anybody else with my
That's
poor
the thing.
Crash
If there's a
Bandicoot.
secondary company, then you have to worry.
I grew up with
Yep.
Crash, Pokemon, and Zelda. So those are my babies.
All right, so
Anyways.
Cuddle of Death. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. First of all, super hyped, obviously, since it's my first time attending. I never thought that I would end up in a position where I'd end up going to E3. So that's freaking cool. I'm definitely looking toward Sun and Moon stuff, even if it's minor. Pokemon Go news, which from what I've heard, it's not really all that great, but you never know, I might like it. Then, of course, Persona 5 stuff. I heard before there was a playable demo, then I saw an update that there wasn't, so I'm a little bit bummed about that. But there's free stuff for Persona 5. There's the autograph session. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I love JRPGs, which brings me to my next thing. Is it World of Final Fantasy with the little cute chibi Final
That looks
Fantasy
adorable,
character?
and I want to play
There's
that.
supposed to be like 200 characters, over 100 hours of gameplay. And
And it's
yeah.
on Vita, so all you Vita haters, screw you.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
But I have one, so ha.
I was going to say, they're getting it on Vita and PlayStation 4,
Yep.
so that's something I look forward to. A lot of the Sony stuff can be exciting. The Last Guardian, last time I saw it, was cool looking, so hopefully, like...
And it has a
cool.
playable demo, supposedly.
Well, if it does, I'm definitely going to try to check it out if I can. But there's just a lot of stuff going on. And the biggest thing, we talked about it earlier briefly, Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. I never even knew that was going to be a thing as well. And since a lot of us, we talked about that, we grew up on Pokemon, that's going to be cool experiencing that for the first time. So,
Cool.
You're gonna cry.
yeah.
All right, so Glitch. Any final thoughts?
So I'm gonna start with Pokemon because that's my main genre right there. I don't expect too much from Pokemon themselves with Sun and Moon because we get them before they get any announcements and stuff. Zelda, at this point, my hype kind of went down a bit because they delayed it twice, and now we're just
Yeah.
There's
At least it's
supposed
not
to be
like
a demo.
at least it's not like Mega Man where they
yeah.
delay it 7
Or-
times.
Or Star Fox.
can't
Or Mighty
be-
Number 9.
No,
or
like-
Smash Bros. 3.
Let's be real, it can't be worse than Blade and Soul North America release where we waited 7 years.
Yeah.
True.
But I will gladly play the demo and be like, okay, it's not trash, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for Final Fantasy, definitely Kingdom Hearts.
I think all of us are.
And if Bethesda
What's Kingdom
does,
Hearts?
Yeah.
I
Right?
will
I'm just
punch you in the throat. I will punch you in the throat. If Bethesda does come out with Skyrim or a new Elder Scrolls, I am all over that. But other than that,
Froyo.
the Froyo, the free Froyo.
Gotta get the froyo.
Hell
I will be
yeah.
texting Kristen on Monday going, so did you get your foil?
It's gonna
Yo,
be on
Froyo.
Instagram on like 50 million
Tweet
different
it.
angles. Oh yeah.
Hashtag @Froyo.
Yeah, oh
There
yeah.
you go.
Okay.
But I'm more excited to get a look at the hands-on stuff during the actual trade events.
Giggity.
But other than that, yeah, that's about it.
The
Cool.
fan meetup's exciting too.
The what?
We're well, I don't know if you're doing one, but
Oh, I'll
Uh,
tag along though.
I was gonna say a bunch of us are gonna be doing a fan meetup. A
Oh,
little
cool.
bit like for all the people that are hanging out in Los Angeles, California. That's gonna be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to that because those are always really fun. You never know the age group of people that'll show up. And some people, I've had them cry, and I'm like, oh, don't do
I know.
that.
I know it's you. I know it's King Nappy,
The Heated Mo. And
PK
PK
Sparks.
and PK.
They always, like, when the people come up to meet you, they always use the I word called inspiration. It always gets me to be like,
Oh.
No, it makes
nobody.
me. I had a girl just break out into tears, so I walked off with her like down a food court. It was just me and her, and I calmed her down, and like it was a really good experience.
Oh, that's awesome.
And a lot of times they'll have you sign your 3D or their 3DSs and
3DS.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You want me to sign your 3DS? It's
so we got to practice our signatures and make sure they don't look like
there's no
trash.
saving mine. There is no saving mine. It
I
is
would just
trash.
draw a big giant penis.
That's
On
pretty
an
much what my
8-year-old
signature
kid's
looks like.
3DS.
Yeah, because that would totally work.
I'm just kidding.
perfectly.
All right, so Tien, any final thoughts
I was just looking at rumors. There's a lot of rumors
about what?
about E3. I like to look at stuff that.
Are you on 4chan looking at those?
No, I'm looking at VentureBeat and other sites. Just looking at it. I
I gotta push the mic in his face.
Yeah, you do. And, just a lot of little weird things. One final thought I thought was weird was a lot of things are being announced before
Yeah.
E3. Why is that?
I don't know.
Because-
it's a weird marketing
Yeah,
move.
because that's, like, you want E3 to be a big seller. You want everyone to come watch it. And, I mean, one advantage is, yes, they're actually staying away from spoilers.
Yeah.
Because and that's what's also pretty cool is there have not been a lot of spoilers this year. Because usually...
Yeah.
Usually when we hear stuff, we hear it early and we're like, oh, that's going to come. Or that, but
But the thing is, it's not just one company. It's
all of them. Yeah. And I find that odd because you want, when you stare at that screen, you want everyone on the internet or wherever they can to see.
Maybe
you want those views.
it's like a build-up for the Big Bang. Maybe there is just a surface, but I highly doubt it.
But like Watch Dogs 2, the Pokemon Sun and Moon, Injustice, like all these other big ones, it's just throwing them out. And you're like,
and the Kingdom Hearts stuff.
And
I was
Kingdom
like,
Hearts,
I
and
was
you're
not
like-
expecting that.
you're like, what are you going to then show us there? Is it really going to be that packed? Or are you really going to show us something amazing? Because they have to pull something out to
Yeah.
go here. Because like we won't know anything about Kingdom Hearts 3 until the winter. We won't know anything about.
Well, I mean, the whole thing with, I know it was on the bingo card, but it kind of reminded me of an image I saw. The Frozen thing about being in Kingdom Hearts.
It's kind of.
No, because
it's up in
if
the
you
air.
if you watch the 2.8 trailer, it says Kingdom Hearts 3 more will become winter.
Actually, they were looking for developers last year, and they were looking for somebody that specified in like snow particles and all that.
So
Frozen.
someone did a fan art of Sora, Donald, and Goofy with Anna entering Elsa's castle,
Yeah.
and Maleficent was in there manipulating Elsa.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll.
I know.
they'll
I know.
do
That, it
anything.
was fan art. It was.
Yeah,
well,
but they.
not
they
quite
The
fan
thing
art.
is, if they
But
have Rapunzel in there,
they have Rapunzel and they have
Big
Big Hero 6.
They have to have Frozen.
They're
Yeah, they're
They-
going to have that, but as I said, they're not going to make any announcements until this
I
winter
know,
about
I
anything.
know.
And then they still have Star Wars and Marvel, and that's a whole nother story.
Ooh.
So
Star Wars
Yeah.
things
They're probably
gonna
going to
be a
wait
rough
until
one.
after
Yeah,
the Xehanort
and-
saga to do that.
And then, as I said, we're going to bring everyone back if we can, talk about post E3 because
Of course.
I'm
Yeah.
going to try to find all the information because I love looking at stuff. I love trying to see information. The other guys are going to be there for as much as you can, so you'll tell us about the floor, about
and
the
we can
people.
talk to the developers
Yeah.
directly too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Glitch? Do you think you'll be able to come back for our next podcast when you guys get back? Because you're out of the state,
Yeah,
right?
you're out
of Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you could try the Skype plan.
We
then.
Yeah. We
could
can
try
try the
the
Skype
Skype plan.
idea.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that'll be our first time.
That'll
to try
be
that.
interesting.
That would be interesting.
All right. So Tien, that's all your final thoughts.
There's more, but that's good right now. Your turn.
Okay. So Corey, do you have any last final thoughts that you want to talk about? Because
I-
I know you have some World of Warcraft information that you want to talk about real quick?
I have yet to see the movie.
Corey's girlfriend is in the room, by the way.
Are we even going there right now?
You know, hold on.
Try to keep it with under 2 minutes.
I can't do
You
that.
can't do that. No.
Then
You
pass.
can't do
I'm
that.
kidding.
I
Just-
mean,
just-
Okay,
he went to
so
see the movie.
How about this? World of Warcraft. There's a new movie out. Go see it.
yes. If you're a huge WoW fan, go
know
see
the
Warcraft.
lore.
Yeah, and you know the lore.
Or not, and you just want to support the fan base and more movies.
You need to know the lore. I'm gonna
need
say
to-
that right now. If you don't, good luck. Otherwise, yeah,
go ahead and
you're
drop it.
SOL.
If you do know the lore, like I am a huge Warcraft fan, would you say that I'd like it?
No.
Okay. Is it
If-
hilarious?
It's got some comedy to it, but if you don't really know the lore, you're in the dark with the movie. You really
No,
are.
But I said if I
But
do know
she
the
knows
lore.
it.
Oh, well then yeah, you'll love it.
Okay. Sweet. I need to find someone to watch that
So
with.
if can a newcomer just hop in the movie and follow along? No? Okay.
Well,
thank
see,
you.
that's funny because we got.
Well,
we,
she's not.
you
well,
did.
Apparently,
she's
my
nodding her
girlfriend
head.
can.
But did you know?
Yeah.
What was going
But did you know the
on?
characters and the history
They
of it?
introduced the characters.
Because I heard that a lot of times when you're like, "Who's that? What are they doing? What's the history and stuff?"
Well, Corey explained to me before we went
Precisely, he had to explain.
that it was like the first game.
Yes.
I know a little bit about World of Warcraft, but I never like played it because I couldn't get into that for some reason. And like I don't know, the Horde was basically like the big thing, but they didn't like really go into detail. It was more of like they just threw everything.
That's
together.
why That's why a lot of people say it's just everything
It's thrown together,
Yeah.
and
Did they-
the whole thing with the like love affair thing with the two characters.
I heard that was
it was
not-
awful
I heard
because
that was
all of a
done
sudden they
badly.
just are like so
Spoilers!
in
Spoilers!
I don't
Stop!
know.
Stop! Da 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 da
Well,
da.
it's not really. a
That sounds
spoiler.
like
Every
porn.
movie does it. Every single movie does it now.
Well,
In,
it's
like, the trailer?
It's
Yeah,
part of the
it's
lore
part of the
too,
trailer, too.
but
They didn't do that in Lion
they
King.
I will say they elaborate on it more than they do in the lore.
I will
but-
yell at Zach to put a spoiler alert thing on the video.
Yeah.
Do they say
To flash it on the
Loktar
screen.
I don't
Ogar?
know. Well,
Do what?
Did they
I'm
ever
not-
say Loktar Ogar?
No.
Ah, freak.
what were you
You're-
saying?
Well, I'm not like big
No,
into
I-
World of Warcraft, but like I understood it. It wasn't a bad movie, but I wasn't like blown away. Just like the Star Wars movie when it came out, I wasn't blown away. And I'm like,
So unless you're a big
See,
fan
I-
of it, you're
I
not going to
wasn't
be
either.
totally hyped
well,
about
like, I
it.
have
No.
tattoos
Okay,
of
which
Star
makes
Wars.
sense.
I-
It wasn't that big of a deal to me. I was actually disappointed.
Huh. That's interesting because I'm a huge Star Wars fan also, and I kind of had the same feeling. I was like, oh yeah, this was good, but it didn't leave me full.
But we all know why that had to do.
The way I look at it is it's a solid movie, but to really enjoy it, you have to understand
You have to
it.
just know it
Yeah,
and
you have
play
to
it.
understand it because like there's a lot of characters that you see that don't play a big part in the movie that you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that's that person, you know, like I won't give any spoilers, but there's about 2-3 characters that don't really play huge parts in the movie, but you realize, holy
they are.
crap, those are actually big hot shots
Well,
later in in the series and even in the video games that you even see in the game, and you're like, holy shit, that's that person.
I feel like in the World of Warcraft, they could have split it up into 2 movies and made it a lot better than it was.
Easily.
So
Easily.
pull a Harry
There-
Potter.
There's probably gonna be
Yeah,
more.
they could have did what Harry Potter did, and it would have been so much better. I would have probably enjoyed it more because I went in expecting that it was going to be amazing, because the trailers and everything. But
I will say one thing, and
One
this
last
is
thing.
not a spoiler because you obviously know this is all about Sargeras and the Fowl and whatnot, but I was extremely disappointed.
Oh, the boss.
The big climax of the whole movie, I won't
Giggity.
give any spoilers, but
It was very.
the whole movie is
disappointing.
supposed to be about obviously the no spoilers here, it's about the
Defeating
Fowl
people,
and Sargeras and whatnot and the gate. But you really only see about like 30 seconds of Sargeras,
I
and that
wanted to
was
see-
extremely disappointing.
I wanted to see more of the elves though, because they had the elves.
Yeah, you
but
don't
you don't really see
you don't really
anything
see night
about
elves.
them.
But
And
I think more of that if they get enough money back from this one, which as
They
me and Tien are looking
will.
at right
Box
now,
office
there's
mojo, yeah.
there's not a lot of income coming back from that. About 10 million.
10 million. Supposedly, it came out what day? Yesterday?
No,
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Hopefully they get enough to do another one, because if we can start
Maybe.
getting closer to the Burning Crusade and stuff like that.
Maybe if the DVD sales turn better.
Yeah.
If it is a long shot.
Well, no, that's actually really not that much of a long shot because Spirited Away actually, that
Oh yeah, that's true. It did
that
better.
did really good as a DVD.
It did better.
That did
No,
fantastic,
this
and that's
is,
what.
This is why it's a little scary. They've done $10 million this weekend. You know how much the production cost for the movie?
Huh.
$160 million.
Holy
Oh my
tits!
God.
And
Yeah,
That's
they're
domestic.
Not making that back.
That's
Yeah.
domestic. So
They
think about
blew
that.
it. They should have done it in 2 separate parts, and
No,
they
they-
would have done so much better because their character development was awful.
The only I think
a
one
lot
the,
of it was
what's the
rushed.
saving grace will be foreign.
You live and
because
you learn.
the foreign will be one of the big factors. They could make a lot of money off of the foreign. Yes, it will be a success, but
Well, they should have a different director if they do another one too.
Corey, one last thing.
Yeah,
This is dragging on.
I was about to say also, let's just go ahead and say it is Blizzard. The movie is not their only source of income. They have
They'll be fine.
millions of
Overwatch.
players, Overwatch, buying boxes.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
Which
Well, I mean,
for
it
okay
wasn't-
for me, like I'm not. I don't play WoW. I couldn't get past the tutorial. I'm stupid.
Scrub nub.
Right. I love Overwatch. I've only played it a little bit, so I'm into it, and I love these kind of movies. And I'm not into the lore, but I want to go see it just because I want to support more gaming and anime movies.
Like the Assassin's Creed
That's
one?
exactly why I went, because I don't play it, but I think it's really cool, like making video games into movies. Like they're doing Assassin's Creed now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Now
Assassin's Creed.
It looks really good.
And
the
also it's not an
trailer's
Uwe
awesome.
Boll one, so
Guys,
I'm okay
hold
with
on.
that.
Yeah.
I thought that the movie wasn't made by Blizzard though. I thought it was some.
No,
like,
it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
They
the-
show
the-
Blizzard in the
No, Blizzard. And
or
also,
Blizzard had a part in
Yeah,
it.
they had a part. It was
Yeah,
also
the-
Legendary Pictures. This is the catch.
Yeah.
Blizzard said they can make it, but they still have to follow the production of Legendary. They still have to follow their rules, regulations,
That's
and
what I
stuff like
thought.
that.
But their name is on it, so
Yeah,
they
their
can
name's on
always
it.
give more
Let's-
money, so it
If
doesn't
their
matter.
name is on it, then
They're
It's
gonna
just
take
like
the
Disney.
fall.
it's a done
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah,
Let's-
but no,
let's-
it's a Hollywood movie. That's the catch. Hollywood then gets to have the rights. If it was Blizzard, this is how we could tell the movie could have been a lot better. Who's watched cinematics from Overwatch, from StarCraft 2, from
Me.
and how amazing,
StarCraft.
how amazing are those?
They are fantastic.
They are
Top
done
notch.
only by Blizzard's production. Only by Blizzard.
Then Blizzard only needs to do Warcraft.
No. Yeah, Blizzard needs to, but they can't. They can't get the distribution rights. They can't get that in movie theaters. They had to work with a production company to say,
Right.
we want to make this movie. That's why it has actors, and that means
So pretty much they
laws.
had to hoard themselves out
Yeah,
to
that's
actually
pretty
get
much
out.
it.
Basically, Blizzard did all of the CG work, and then they handed it off to other people.
So it
to
could have
do
been
the
a
rest.
It could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, ending on that sad note, and actually,
Give it final thoughts, Zach.
well, I
Give
do.
your final
well,
thoughts, Zachary.
as you guys know, that there's a new person on the podcast, which is Corey's girlfriend. Say
Hi.
hi. Do you actually have any final thoughts of anything that you want to talk about real quick?
Penis.
Corey, I swear to God.
That's
I
not
don't
surprising.
know. I mean,
Any Star Wars stuff that you want to talk about?
if you want to get into Star Wars, we can.
That's a
I would
whole-
love to, but that's a
whole
lot of
thing.
time.
Because
The
we
next
could-
Sith is a
Corey-
bitch.
Corey already
What?
whored himself out on the movie.
You know, because
So-
if we talk about Star Wars,
Have you
one-
listened to the? Have you read the books or listened to the audiobooks?
I've read a couple books, but there's so many, and growing up, my dad would just throw it on me. I think that's why I like it, because as
And-
I was growing up, my dad was like, "Oh, these movies are so good," because he went and saw them in theaters, and then it's just one of my favorite movies, and
And
I
how
like
many
Star
of those
Wars
books count
and-
as canon, though, now?
There 0 of them are canon now.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I believe if
no, they're
correct,
following a universe.
are they following one of the universes?
I thought they would make it their
okay.
own.
They're no. They're following the universe where Skywalker his wife is an assassin, but she's also a Jedi.
They're bringing that
That's
because
interesting.
So
they're bringing
think,
Mira Jade in this.
Yes.
How? Because they skipped 30 years.
No, but that's the thing. He hasn't been there for how many years? They just found him, and they dropped Rey off. So I think Rey is his daughter, because why else would she have the lightsaber?
Same here.
So they're
Why
pretty
would she
much
have-
going to go, here's episode 7 from episode 6,
But-
and they're gonna fill it in with books in between.
Yes.
Oh God.
No, that's exactly what they're doing because they did episode 7. They're doing a character, doing another episode, doing another character, doing another episode, and then they might do more than that.
Ugh.
And they have all this merchandise and everything like that.
I can see
They
Tien's head
have
filling
so
with
much
questions.
money.
Yeah,
But you know,
You're
the
gonna have
movie-
to save a
You gotta
lot of
stop
those
me
for
with this.
later
Yeah,
because
okay.
Tien will go on for another half
I
hour.
can, any subject. You give me a subject, I will just
The
go into
movie
detail.
was disappointing, but it was exactly like A New Hope, and I get it. They had the
Yeah.
character development and everything, so I think the next one is going to be really good.
Well, yeah, of
I
course.
totally agree because I think the first one was a setup movie. I think that's why a lot of people were kind of disappointed about it, was because
But-
it's setting up for some good stuff for the next one.
That
Well,
and also
yeah.
the other the second factor is it's also to show J.J. Abrams and that studio and everyone.
I love J.J. Abrams.
They have to show because think about it. We've had the prequels. Who likes the prequels? No one.
But all of his prequels are amazing.
But yeah, for J.J.
Like Star Trek, I
Yeah,
don't like
yeah.
Star Trek. I'm not into it, but I
that's the
loved
thing.
his movies.
Think about it.
I
You
like Star
saw
Trek.
1, 2, and 3. You were like, "This is crap." He had to go. Well, I have to make sure that everyone here, everyone who's watching this, can see it and go, "Okay, he knows and respects the old
But
lore."
he's not directing them anymore, sadly. And he actually said this is the one movie I regret not doing.
Continuating.
Which one?
He's not doing any more of Star Wars.
Really?
Huh.
So who's directing the next one?
I don't know. Yeah, I actually haven't looked into that.
Okay, this is a path that we
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
go
I gotta
down.
sit here and use
That's
use
Yeah.
one
let's not
mic.
go down because I mean we could bring up Rogue Raw 1 and the reshoots and all that stuff. Let's not go down this path.
Let me
Zach,
ask
go.
you. Let me ask you one more question about Star Wars. Have you read the Stormtrooper zombie book?
No.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I listen to them because I listen to them at work.
Okay.
So I don't really read that much. But the audiobooks are fantastic. They're on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's over 300 books out.
There probably more because, you know, there's more books coming out. There's so many books out and it's just hard to read all of them because they're all different universes. So you have to stick to like one author or just a couple because everybody's different.
Because of all the different universes and stuff.
Yeah, there's so many different universes, and just like Rick and Morty, they do if something happens, then a whole nother universe is made. You know, like the butterfly effect.
Yep.
Yep.
So anyway, I'm not gonna have any final thoughts because we would just run around the whole entire room with a lot of good final thoughts. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Sweet Kicks, do you have a sign off? And I'm gonna sign off everybody here. So we're gonna go counterclockwise.
This has been the sweetest of kicks in all the land.
I feel like I'm about to just pass out, so peace out.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh jeez.
Remember, guys, don't regret the things that you do. Regret the things that you don't.
I don't remember my sign off. It was something about big booties. But bye.
Didn't you always make up a random one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hell
I can't
Hydra.
remember.
I don't have anything.
Just say something fun.
Penis.
Say
Oh,
something
wait.
Star Wars.
What was it? Something Star Wars? Oh.
There it is. There it is.
Something Star Wars.
I was going to say, what was it last night? Within the darkness you find
Giggity.
and with light you find darkness.
When one door opens, closes,
Oh, that was-
another one opens.
That was
That's
from the
Portal.
movie.
That's Portal, though.
So what was that? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I can't remember exactly, but you can find light in the dark, and when you go into the dark, you find light, basically.
I like it.
It's
Cool.
from the Warcraft movie.
Why
I
did this
like
get
Ah.
so deep?
It's a pretty good saying. I like it.
I like it.
All right, cool. I can dig it. And I am Zach. I'm nerdy, dirty, and flirty. So we'll catch you guys back on the next episode of Nerdlag. Say bye,
Next time
everybody.
on
Me.
Dragon Ball
Adios.
Z.
Penis.